Doll Circle, and today is our second episode to this series that we've been trying out called Doll Chat. And every week our goal is to try to hit up a different topic that we feel is important in either the toy or doll collecting community. And today's particular topic is going to be on budgeting. So we have about 4 or 5 points that we want to share with you guys. Again, these are things that we feel we incorporate in our life.
They're suggestions.
Yeah, it doesn't really mean them right or wrong.
Yes.
Everybody probably has their own opinions on it. But again, these are just things on our point of views. So again, go into this knowing that.
Yes, like we're not telling you what to do. We're just saying this has helped us. So we are spreading the knowledge. Because
sharing the wealth.
We've had to learn how to budget because apparently you can't spend all your money on dolls. I know. I was shocked too when I found out.
Hi, Chase is
here! Okay,
Chase feels like he's left out in these doll chat videos, so we will make room for him. Last minute in here. Okay. So for the first topic, let's see what we want to do. Do you want to do the setting limits, I guess,
yes.
first? Okay.
So it's important to set limits, like a budget. You want to say, I can only spend X on dolls today or this week. So if you make $100 a week, maybe be like, I can only buy one doll because I need the other $80, $75 to buy life supplies.
Necessities always come before toys. I feel like, again, putting yourself with a budget is a good idea just because if you just say, I'm buying whatever I want, well, at the end of the month, you end up like me and say, I can't afford things. So that's why it's always good to be like, I'm only spending, for example, one doll every 2 weeks or $20 every 2 weeks. So setting yourself with those budgeting goals will then provide you with some type of control over your toy buying.
Because luckily for me, a lot of things I buy are more like harder to find. Like kind of like my Gundams, like I can only find them at like Barnes & Nobles unless I buy them online, which are kind of expensive. So I just look for new ones that come out, so when I do find them, I do have the budget to buy them. But also I've been getting more into Legos, and that's more of a budget concern for me.
Yes.
Than
Anything you can just walk into a Walmart or Target and there it is, that's where you need your willpower. Yes, that's where you need.
But see, that goes on to one of our other points, though. It'll always be there. One of those type of things. Now, it's different for people who are vintage collectors, or like with some of our Sailor Moon vintage toys, Holy Grail items. I mean, something that you can't just walk into a Walmart or Target and find. Obviously, if you do find it, you just buy it because that's your Holy Grail item or something you can't find. But like with a lot of the new Monster High dolls, I need to start holding myself back because, hey,
they will be there. And honestly, if you wait, a lot of times at Target or Amazon or Walmart, they'll be on clearance. That's what I do. I wait. I don't always buy the new doll the second I see it. I wait, and eventually somewhere will have it cheaper.
Even though I do, which is, for review purposes.
But it's okay. I mean, if you have, I just choose to be more selective what I buy, and sometimes a $15 price tag looks more appealing than a $25 price tag.
I guess that goes under the umbrella of impulse buying. Again, that kind of goes with the budgeting, that if you can't afford it, obviously you don't want to just run in the store and just buy it because it's new and you're like, oh, I need to have it, it's new. Well, guess what? It'll be there next week, and the next week you might have more money to then justify buying it.
Mm-hmm. And that's, again, if maybe you put away $20 for your toy budget and don't find anything, you have $20 ready to go for when you do find something. So if you stockpile your money, when you see that Holy Grail item, you have that money reserved.
Yeah, I agree. The don't bid it up thing. I don't know what Chase is doing over here.
Sorry, I was just making sure
He's
everyone...
being so unprofessional right now with us. The don't bid it up thing, she's kind of talking about eBay type of related things, like...
Don't get into bidding war.
Yeah, like you see it keep
I don't
going
even
up.
use eBay anymore for anything.
I'm bad. Let's just say, every point that we bring up, I'm the bad part of everything.
Jeez, what not to do?
It's like, don't do what I do. Do as I say, not what I do.
You see the toy room, I'm the more conservative. I got my one area, and then she's got the other entire room.
90%.
That's also because you're the man, and you don't deserve as much. I'm just kidding.
Oh, thanks.
Shower myself. So basically, when it comes to eBaying, don't let yourself kind of get like, oh my god, I need to have this, and then it goes up like $30 more than you wanted to spend for the item. There'll be another one,
Yeah, most things you can find on eBay over and over again. And you don't want to be that person who paid way more because you just so had to have it, and you and whoever else is getting in a war jacking up the price.
Mm-hmm. So, again, budgeting. Be like, I'm not spending more than $30 for this. If it goes over $30, I'm removing myself from the bidding, which I've had to do sometimes just because it gets way too overpriced. Or I cry because I didn't get it and I didn't bid enough.
It's like just set the bidding date. You can preset it and just walk away from it.
See, a lot of things when it comes to eBay, if it has a buy it now price, if it's in my budget, I'll just do the buy it now. But if I had to bid for it, I'll probably just pass it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always a good thing too.
And you can always tell by like how many people have actually bid on it, like the history of it, compared to like, oh, this one's gonna go out in 15 minutes and there's 2 bids on it.
Yeah. But sometimes those 2 bids, that's all you need is just
to get it up. Yeah. Don't buy it just to have. Oh, the whole don't buy it. Yeah, like don't buy it just because you feel like you have to have it. Like I do that sometimes where I'm like, oh, I'm collecting all the Gloom and Bloom series from Monster High. I have to have all of them. Like I have that problem where I used to like just buy it because I needed to have the whole set because it's out there. If I don't like it, I'm learning. If I don't like it, don't buy it because you're gonna be stuck looking at it for a while. I don't know if you guys had the same trouble with that, like buying stuff just because you didn't know the series. I know we were talking about that.
It seems like when I have more money, somehow I like more things, and I just buy it, and then I'm like, I don't really like this particular Dracula doll. No, that would never happen. I always love every Dracula. This whatever doll. But, you know, it's almost like they can turn into regret purchases that you really shouldn't have spent the money on. You could have saved it for a better purchase. So it's like you have to train yourself. I mean, if you want everything, then buy everything. But if there's certain things you're like, you know, I could live without it. That's another thing about waiting to buy it is because you can think about, do I really need this one doll? Especially with Monster High dolls and the, you know, dolls of that price range. They're not like, I mean, they're great dolls. I love them. But I'm saying they're
easier to
get.
You gotta pace yourself, you know.
Cranks out 1,000,000 of them. I mean, look at the Caddy Noirs and all these ones that were so hard to find, and then they were clearing them for like $5 because they couldn't sell them.
Yeah, I feel like buy what you like, not just because it's out.
Yeah, you know? Not because it may be collectible. You can never tell. Yeah, you never can tell what's gonna win.
It's like when we were hunting for Cast of Fears, and we were like, oh, we can't find it, and all of a sudden it's like,
oh, there's 800 on the shelf now.
Yeah.
A whole shelf dedicated to Casta.
Yeah, it's sometimes better to wait.
Know what you're buying. That again, that's about waiting. Just know what it is you're buying. Yeah, don't buy it because it's there.
Yeah, but I guess like with this whole topic thing, it's not only budgeting, but it's also like knowing, going into like when you're buying stuff, knowing what you're buying and realizing, like we were talking before, like don't buy it because you think you need to have it. Like, you know, one of our friends always used to say this, and I still do it now. If it doesn't sing to you when you look at it on the shelf, it's not meant for you.
Yeah, if you don't go home and you're like dreaming about it, you probably don't desperately need it. And it's also knowing what you're buying helps you compare prices because Walmart may sell their doll $5 or $3 to $5 less. Amazon, you can find them cheaper. Some stores price match, knowing which stores do that.
Price matching.
Yes.
Be a good budget buyer. I'm a big couponer when it comes to my grocery shopping. See, now we're going into my other craziness that I have. Like, I love coupons, and a lot of stores actually do price match now. I know they even price match Amazon, which is another big thing when Amazon does like their hot flash sales, the hot deals, whatever they call them. Like, you can match them. You know, Walmart, I mean, it's...
Most stores
are open to that now.
Yeah, will not lose your business. If you're right there and you're saying, I can get this on Amazon for $5 less.
As long as it's in stock.
Yeah, they will give it to you. Most likely they will give you that price because they're not going to lose your business over $5.
One thing, I like the out with the old and with the new. This is something I've recently started doing. If you guys follow our Instagram and like other things that we post, I've been trying to liquidate or clean out my old stuff to buy new stuff because like Robin was saying earlier, there's like 10 new lines of dolls coming out for Monster High alone. And now I'm into like Ever After High, I'm obsessed with that, and now I'm obsessed with all these other new dolls that are coming out. Like all these other just random toys that I see that I need to have. And if I don't get rid of the old stuff, I won't have space for the new stuff. So that's one thing now like I'm learning with my budgeting is, well, if I sell something that I kind of don't like anymore, that I kind of like a regret purchase, I can then use those funds to buy new things. So recycling space, doll money.
Yeah, because just like right now, there's so much, like this room has so much in there, but you know, with all this new stuff out there, you know, if we keep buying new stuff, not getting rid of the old stuff that we just don't really care for that much, soon it's gonna be flooding into living rooms, it's gonna be flooding into the room.
You just don't have room to enjoy those things.
Yeah.
They're just in boxes. That goes into our next doll chat subject, which would be small spaces. like having collections
So
in
definitely
both places.
watch all of our, because we have a bunch of ideas for like our doll chat videos now to come up with, like, and definitely comment below if you guys have new ones to expand on different topics, and like our next topic will be spacing.
So when you have a collection that maybe you still love, but you're just like, they don't even have to be regret purchases, but you're like, you know what, I've outgrown this, or I really want the new ones.
Ooh, that was my thing. What was it? When did I sell those? A year ago, year and a half ago, my Spice Girl collection. I had a before the Monster High things, and right after Barbie, I went into Spice Girl Crazy. As we all remember, Spice Up Your Life. I literally sold my whole collection in one big lot on eBay just because I was like, I need Monster High in my life. So I used all that money to then buy a lot of new Monster High dolls. So I miss those dolls, but I understand that I enjoy, right now, Monster High more.
You can't take this stuff with you when you go wherever you go. So it's like, enjoy it, yeah, live in the moment. Some things, obviously, she'll never get rid of her first wave Dracula, the very first one. Never. I'll never get rid of certain things. It's my first Monster High doll. It's just certain sentimental things. But there are a lot of things that are like, you know what, this Frankie looks a lot like the Frankie that came out 5 years ago. Some things like that you can just make room for. Yeah.
To quote Frozen. Before we wrap this up, do you guys have anything to add into the budgeting episode for today? Chase?
I mean, really, because now, since I started a new job, I actually have, I have to have a lot more money now than I did before, and, I've been spending a lot more money on just buying, like, better equipment and trying to make stuff to make our videos better instead of spending all my money on buying new toys, because, I was on Amazon the other day, and yeah, I did buy 2 new pop figures, which...
Impulse buying!
I did buy 2 new pop figures. I bought 2 Mass Effect pop figures because I wanted to complete my collection, which was something that I wanted to do to begin with because I love Mass Effect, and if I was going to have something Mass Effect, I wanted the entire collection. And the pop figures, they're $10 a pop, so to me, that was a good deal, and that was something I wanted, and it was in my budget. So it's not like I just bought it on impulse because I needed to have it. Like, I had it set in my mind that was going to be something I wanted.
A few different points. You had the funds, it was in your budget, it was something like, not a holy grail item, but something that you have been wanting, that has sings to you. So, you hit a lot of points with that story. It's like, you had the funds, you wanted to buy it, it was in your budget, you weren't impulse buying too much, it was there, and it was a good deal. So, it was a responsible purchase.
Yeah, and I put the effort forth instead of, indulging myself in buying, new Gundams and stuff I could buy on Amazon, and then making my collection bigger. I spent the funds to better our videos and to better our channel, and I figured in the long run it would pay off in the long run, but in the sense it would make me happier because I know that she's happier, and I know everyone else would be more appreciative of the fact that our videos are starting to look better and that we're putting more effort into our channel.
So comment below and like for Chase for helping the channel get better.
She's happier. Men, take note.
Yeah, take note. Take note.
If they're not happy, you're not happy.
Okay. So definitely watch all of our doll chat videos. We haven't selected an exact date where we're going to post these every week, but we are planning on doing one of these every week for as long as we can until we run out of ideas, or until you guys stop commenting, giving us ideas, because we do want those. Or you just
say you're sick of looking at our faces without a doll in front of us.
Exactly. So thanks for watching. Check out Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. They're all called The Doll Circle. Make sure to like us there. We're posting pictures on Instagram that are always random stuff when we're out shopping. On Facebook, I'm always linking different toys that I see on there. So definitely like all of us on there. And if you guys aren't a part of our awesome Doll Circle, why are you not? Make sure to subscribe. We post videos every day. We have new topics that we're doing. Different toy hunts, reviews. I've just started doing tutorials. So make sure to check us out on that, and then like for Chase wearing a hat, because I told him he should start wearing hats. As always, thanks for watching,
guys. Or else it looks like this.
I know, crazy hair. Alright, thanks for watching, you guys.
Bye.